Gabby. I am a ballet teacher and a certified Pilates instructor, and today I want to provide you with a back opener based workout. This workout's gonna be really good if you've been feeling tight in your low back or your mid back and just kind of want to release those things. So it is gonna be a Pilates based workout. If you're not familiar with Pilates, that's fine. It's gonna be a follow along too. So let's get started. We're gonna lay on our back and we're gonna bring our legs to a tabletop position. So we're just gonna be right here. One leg comes up and other one follows. And let's just bring our arms out to a T right here. And we're just gonna bring our legs to one side of our body. And as you exhale, I want you to think about using that oblique to bring your legs back. Going to the other side, inhale. And exhale, bring it back. Let's do that a few more times. Inhale. And when you exhale, exhale to the bottom of your lungs. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. Exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to bring one leg down. And we're going to bring the other leg to our chest as that bottom leg extends. And we're just going to inhale through our nose. And exhale out through our mouth. And as I stated, when you inhale, using up all your lung space, exhale to the bottom of your lungs. We're going to use that hand to go to the outside of our knee, opposite arm stretches to the side of us. And we're just going to let that leg gently fall to the side. Now, my stretch might not look like your stretch, and that's fine. Some of you might be up here, that's okay. Some of you might not feel it in your back till you're about here. It looks different for everyone. So again, you're gonna start at your chest and knee falls to the side. Finding the spot when you feel like your glute is starting to open up. And breathing through there. Maybe a little bit every time you get an inch deeper into that stretch. Using your breath to help you get deeper into that stretch. And we're going to slowly use our arm to bring our knee back to our chest. And we're going to exchange it with the other leg. Other leg stretches below us. We inhale. And just taking a few breaths to arrive to this position. Letting the worries, the stresses of the day fall into the mat. And on this next breath, we're going to take that right arm to the outside of the left leg, if you're doing your left with me. And we're going to begin to bring that knee across our midline. And again, this stretch is going to look different for everyone. It might look a little bit different for you, the person next to you. It doesn't need to be the same. Stretch is going to feel and look different to everyone. We're trying to open up that glute. When our glute is open, our back has an opportunity to relax and be less clenched. Find a moment to get deeper into that stretch if you can. And it's completely normal if you start to feel some vertebrae crack back there, maybe pop. Maybe there's some release of tension there. Good, using that hand to slowly bring that leg back to your chest. We're going to keep this leg here and we're going to extend it to the ceiling. You're going to have the option to either grab behind your thigh, behind your knee, or possibly on your calf muscle, depending on how tight you are on the back of your hamstring. So we're going to go into our hamstring stretch. So for me, that's about here, where I start to feel the stretch. Again, for some of you, the stretch might be here, the stretch might be here. That's fine. You're gonna have to find that sweet spot for yourself. And just gently pulling that leg towards your chest. And if you can, slowly begin to straighten that knee. And for those of us who aren't there yet, we're going to take a slight bend in that knee and extend it as much as we can. And inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. I want you to take a moment here to press your leg against your arm, so you're pushing it against your arm. And we're going to take a breath there, 3 seconds, 3, 2, 1. As you release that leg, can you pull it a little bit closer to you? Beautiful. Let's do that 2 more times. And press against you. 1, 2, 3, and pull the leg a little bit closer. You should notice yourself getting a little bit deeper into the stretch. Again, press against those hands and gently pull into yourself. If that's a little bit too advanced, feel free to stay in the stretch itself. Beautiful. Let's bring that knee to the chest. Exchange it with the other leg. And stretching the other leg up. And as I stated on the other side, you might be more here, you might be here on the stretch. Sometimes grabbing a towel and wrapping it around also helps, a band of some sort, to help a lot of my clients stretch in this position. Taking a moment to arrive here. Maybe pointing and flexing that foot to get a little bit deeper in the stretch. And we're going to start with our bending and elongate. Beautiful. Every time, trying to get that knee a little bit more straight. Good. Last time. And we're going to begin to press against our arms. So we're going to press for 3 seconds. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and release. Pull it a little bit closer to you. And again, press. 1, 2, 3, and I'm really thinking about pushing my hamstrings through my arms to the other side of the room. And last time, press and pull it into you. Beautifully done. If you feel your leg kind of shaking a little bit, that's totally normal. Let's bend. Let's bring that other leg up to our chest to match it. And give a gentle roll side to side right here. Beautifully done. Awesome. Okay, let's extend both those legs underneath us. We're going to bring our arms above our head and go for a roll up. We're going to inhale. And slowly exhale, articulating the spine, letting our chest fall forward. Using our breath here to pull ourselves back, starting with our belly button to the mat. Good. We're just going to do this 2 more times here. We're trying to activate those core muscles. By activating those core muscles, we're giving a little bit of a break to our low back here. And back down. So in my experience, that low back, mid back pain is a result of usually a weak core, tight hamstrings, sometimes tight hip flexors. Let's go for 1 more, I lied. And so we're just trying to address all those things. Tight glutes is the other one. Good. And I want us to just take a moment here. Just fall forward. Let our head rest. Let our upper back, mid back fall into our heels. And using some breath. Good. Slowly stacking one vertebrae on top of the other until we come to a seated position. Beautifully done. Okay, we're going to bring our legs at somewhat of a little bit wider than hip distance apart. And we're going to bring our arms out in front of us. And just as we roll the spine down and back up, we're going to do that in this position. So I want you to try to focus on keeping your legs straight and not falling into your arms and collapsing. Really thinking about every vertebrae, starting from the top of our head and going back down. We're gonna reach through, not collapsing right here, not hiding your head in your arms, reaching through like you're trying to grab something on the other side of the room, and slowly stacking that vertebrae back up. Beautifully done. Let's do this just 2 more times. Inhale, exhale. Good. The slower you can go, the more you can articulate your spine, the better. So when you come rolling back, starting with your low back, going to your mid back, and finishing with your upper back. Let's do one last one here. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Good. Take a minute, inhale and exhale, stacking that spine back up. Beautiful. Let's bring those arms directly to the side of us. We're gonna go for the spine twist. I'm sorry, I lied. We're going for the saw. So basically, if you wanna watch me once, we go here, we twist that arm behind us, we go to the outside of our pinky, we come up and we reset ourselves, and then we go to the other side and twist. Notice how every time I reset my arms. Let's do one together. We inhale, twisting down, reaching to the outside of the pinky toe, coming up, and exhale. Inhale, reaching through. Yes, coming up. And here we arrive. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Let's do a few more together. This one is so good for opening that mid back, opening that low back, giving our spine a chance to maybe go in directions it's not used to. This should feel absolutely wonderful to you. Beautifully done. Nice. Awesome. So we all know the rest position, which is the next position we're going to get into, right? We all are familiar with this position. So I want us to arrive at that position, but I want us to start by weaving one arm through and then slowly letting that spine kind of fall back. And just taking a moment here to breathe through. Good. Let's slowly reset ourselves. And going to the other side, weaving that arm through. For me, I really try to reach as far as I can. Setting those hips back a little bit to get a deeper part of the stretch in. And coming up. Let's do one more time, weaving the arm through. Let's sit back all the way. Let's come up, let's reach a little bit more. And let's match that on the other side. We're gonna weave through, sitting back, coming up, reaching a little bit more, and up. Good, let's finish with some cat-cows. So you're gonna bring your, think Gabby, you're gonna bring your belly button to the ceiling, and then you're gonna bring your low back through to the mat. Now, if you have a lot of low back pain, that position might feel very uncomfortable. I just want you to do gentle movements of this. It doesn't need to be extreme. I'm not asking you to go to 90 degrees both ways. Maybe it's a variation of 1 degree, but your spine needs to be able to move in this direction if you want it to stay healthy. So let's start with that. Cat position first. You're gonna bring your belly button back, exhale, getting to the bottom of those lungs. And as you inhale, I want you to have your head match your spine, bringing your gaze forward. And again, you don't need to look like me. Your stretches don't need to look like mine. They're probably gonna look different by a lot. maybe even to the person that's doing this next to you. That's totally okay.
Using your breath to help you stretch your spine out.
Good. Let's do one more in each direction, and I want to call out anyone that's perhaps sitting in their shoulders right now. Lift yourself up out of your arms.
One more in each direction. Inhale. And exhale.
We changed the breath up there. Did you see that? Through curve forward. Good. And let's come to a rest position, stretching those fingers forward. Now, as you guys are in your rest position, I just want to say thank you so much for your time. If there's something you guys want next, can you please comment that down below, because I have to guess what you guys want. And for me, these are back stretches I do every single day. I love them. But if there's something you guys need for your everyday routine, please comment that down below, and I will see you guys on the next video.